Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the video. Smoke Man Money Joe back at it with the NFL Week 14 picks against the spread video, guys. And just want to shout out to everybody over on Patreon. Y'all already know we've been killing it since Black Friday, guys. We've been on an absolute roll over on Patreon, guys, especially in NFL, college football. We had a couple big winners in the NBA over the past week as well. We coming off a loss with the Lakers last night, guys. But if you roll with me with the Lakers last night, you already know what happened. Anthony Davis went out in the first quarter of that game, man, and I knew then we had an absolute disaster of a loss incoming, and that's exactly what happened. But again, guys, we've been on a roll in football. Basketball's been looking pretty well as well, guys. I believe we're gonna bounce back in a big way as far as NBA goes. But this is not about the NBA. This is the NFL, guys. Last week we went 12-3-1, guys. We switched up on one pick, and that was the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. I end up on the Bengals, guys. We went 4-1 in money picks as well last week in the video, guys, and we looking to go 5-0 this week, or maybe even 6-0, because I got a bonus money pick here in this video, guys. Nevertheless, let's get right into it, guys. Well, real quick before I get into the video, my birthday is on Thursday, guys. So, I'm gonna be live for the Raiders Rams game on Thursday. So if you guys really rock with Smoke Man, please be sure to tune in to the live stream. I'm gonna try to go live for the entire game, guys. So, pull up on me, tap in with me on Thursday night football, guys. And shout out to everybody that's already been commenting on my last video from a year ago from week 14, telling me happy birthday. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that's done that already as well. Let's go ahead and get right into it. First game up, guys. We got my Las Vegas Raiders traveling to LA to play the Rams. Right now, the Rams are a 6-point home underdog, but this is going to be a straight up Raiders home game here, guys. I'm pretty sure that this stadium is going to be a blackout for the Raiders come Thursday night, and I can't wait for this game, guys. I was hoping that we'll get Renfro and Waller back for this game, but I don't believe they're going to play, guys. I think they're going to hold them out until the Week 15 matchup against the Patriots, but it is what it is. The Rams got Baker Mayfield starting in this game, guys, and he's going to be a sitting duck, in my opinion, especially the way my defense is playing right now. Max Crosby, Chandler Jones, they eating right now, guys, and I think it's going to carry over here in LA in a primetime spot, guys, where we must win this game. I'm not making this a money pick by any means, guys, because I don't really trust my Raiders laying points. I really don't. I got to see it to believe it. But I think we will win and cover this game simply because of the pass rush, guys. I don't believe Baker Mayfield is going to be able to do enough here in a short week with this Rams team. And the Raiders offense is clicking on all cylinders. Josh Jacobs having a career year. So is Devontae Adams. This offense is really clicking, guys, and I think it carries over here to Thursday night football. So the first game up, I like the Raiders to win and cover. Next up, and the bonus money pick that I want to give out here in this video, we got the Minnesota Vikings, a 2.5 underdog, traveling to Detroit to play the Lions, guys. And this game opened up with Detroit +3 and it switched. And this is about like how the Raiders and Chargers game was a week ago, where the Raiders opened up a 2.5-point underdog and then it moved, guys. Same scenario here. Shout out to Minnesota, but a team with a 10-2 record, guys. I think they 10-2, whatever their record is, should not be getting points here in this matchup. This is, in my opinion, what you call a Vegas special. I like Detroit to win this game, guys. Take them on the money line. You might not want to lay the 2.5. I understand that, guys, but I think the Detroit Lions gets this win by a field goal or more. They've been clicking. Last week, I faded them. I took the Jaguars, and that was the only bet that I lost last week, guys. But yeah, Detroit is balling. And if you go back to the first meeting between these two teams early in the season, Detroit should have won that game. They should have won that game in Minnesota. They missed a late field goal. They should have went for it one time on 4th down, and they ended up kicking the field goal, and they missed that field goal, and it cost them the game, in my opinion. But here, the defense is looking pretty good. Their offense is clicking on all cylinders right now. And I think they can go score for score with the Vikings here in this matchup. It may be a fourth quarter game where whoever has the ball last wins this game. But again, I think Detroit does enough to get this win by a field goal. First official money pick or / bonus pick in this video. Next up, and my second official money pick in this video, guys, We got the New York Jets, a 9.5-point underdog, traveling to Buffalo to play the Bills. And what can you say about the Jets, guys? A lot of people got burnt with them last week. I wasn't one of them because I knew to go the other way. The Jets defense really is solid, guys. But Mike White here in this spot, guys, I'm not buying him. Key stat for the Bills, and why I like them minus the 9.5 here. When playing with revenge, guys, since 2020, the Bills are 16-2 straight up when playing with revenge. 16-2 straight up, and 13-5 against the spread when playing with revenge. Also, in the last 8, they're 8-0 straight up, 7-1 against the spread in the last 8 games in that role, guys. And this is their first home game in over 4 weeks. They're gonna be rowdy. Buffalo's gonna be rowdy on Sunday, guys. And I just think they're gonna have their way with this Jets team. I see Buffalo winning this game by 14 or more points. The Jets have had a great season, but I told you last week it's time for the makeup to come off them. And this is going to be on full display on Sunday, guys. I like the Buffalo Bills to win and cover. Second official money pick in this video. Next up, we got the Baltimore Ravens traveling to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. Right now, Baltimore is a 3-point road underdog. And, guys, I like Pittsburgh to win this game, but I like Baltimore to cover, guys. This can go either way, in my opinion. Baltimore in their last 6 against Pittsburgh, they're 5-1 against the spread. Now, man, this is tough because Lamar Jackson got hurt last week, and we got another quarterback coming to Pittsburgh going up against this good defense. But I like Baltimore here in this spot to be able to keep this game close, guys. If not, win it outright. But I'm not going to take the Ravens to win, but I will most definitely take them with the 3 points. Y'all already know the Pittsburgh-Baltimore rivalry is a straight-up dog fight each and every time these two teams play. So with that, I like Pittsburgh to squeak out a 1 or 2 point win, but I won't be surprised if the Ravens win this game outright. Next up, and my third official money pick in this video, we got the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to New York to play the Giants. The Giants are a 7-point home underdog, and the Eagles are rolling right now, and the Giants, they not so much. This is a big game for the New York Giants. They haven't won a division game. They tied last week with Washington. This is a Giant spot, in my opinion. Key stat, guys. Road favorites when scoring more than 30 points in back-to-back games, they only cover 35% against the spread in the next game. That's NFL 101, in my opinion. That's what's leading me here to take the Giants to cover, Philly to win. But again, I won't be surprised if the Giants somehow, some way strike the upset. But the money pick is with the Giants plus the 7. Next up, we got the Cleveland Browns traveling to Cincinnati to play the Bengals. Right now, the Browns are a 6.5-point road favorite. And I like Cincinnati to win this game, Cleveland to cover. This is going to be a tight game as well. This is a revenge spot from a few weeks ago where the Bengals laid an egg on Monday Night Football against the Browns. We was on the Browns in that spot, guys, but this looked like a public play for the Browns here. I don't know what the money looking like right now. I haven't really looked into it, guys. But yeah, I like the Browns to keep this game close, but ultimately, I believe the Bengals will win. Next up, we got the Houston Texans, a 17-point underdog traveling to Dallas to play the Cowboys. In Houston, we have a problem. You're going up against the Cowboys, one of the best defenses in the NFL right now, one of the prolific offenses in the NFL as well, guys. And there's no way I'm laying 17 with Dallas, and there's no way I'm taking 17 with Houston. So this game is a straight-up pass, in my opinion, guys. Next up, and my fourth official money pick in this video, we got the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to Denver to play the Broncos. Right now, Denver is a 9.5-point home underdog, and Broncos country, y'all tried. The season is all but over for the Broncos. They got a cover last week. Yeah, I like the Chiefs here. I really don't like laying points with Kansas City, especially over a field goal, guys. But key stat here, since 2019, Kansas City went off a loss, 11-1 straight up, 8-4 against the spread. Also, they are 5-0 straight up and against the spread off a loss as a road favorite of 10 or less points. We got it at 9.5, guys, and as long as it stay that way, I will lay the 9.5 with the Kansas City Chiefs. If it goes up to 10.5, we off of it, guys. Also, key stat for Denver. They are 1-8 straight up and against the spread at home since 2020 off against the spread win. They covered the spread last week, so here they are at home, guys. And since 2020, they're 1-8 straight up and 1-8 against the spread. That's all you need to know about that. I like Kansas City to win it cover. Fourth official money pick in this video. Next up, we got the Carolina Panthers traveling to Seattle to play the Seahawks. Right now, Carolina is a 3.5 point road underdog. And I'm not laying no points with Geno Smith. It's very, very simple, guys. You know, the Rams got the money last week with the cover, guys, and we're going to roll with Carolina to cover this game, but I think Seattle will find a way to win this game. They got a big game coming up against San Francisco the week after, so they're going to need this win. But I think they get it by a field goal here. So with the hook or +4, I like Carolina to keep it close. Coming off a bye week, extra time to prepare. I think this will be a 4-quarter game where the Seahawks get it done by a field goal. Next up, and my fifth official money pick in this video, guys, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a 3.5 point road underdog, traveling to play the San Francisco 49ers, who's going to be starting a rookie quarterback here because Jimmy G, messed his ankle up last week, and I hate that happened to this 49ers team because, man, they was looking like a Super Bowl caliber team. But key stat here, guys, home teams on back-to-back home wins. Their third game, they're 50-80 against the spread. 50-80 against the spread in their third game at home after 2 back-to-back covers. That's leading me to take Tampa Bay here in this spot, guys. And it's Tom Brady. Tom Brady, guys, against Bryce Perkins, or whatever the quarterback name for the Niners in this game. There's no way in the hell I'm taking him over Tom Brady. Give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win and cover. Fifth official money pick in this video. Next up, guys, we got Sunday Night Football. We got the Miami Dolphins traveling to LA to play the Chargers. Right now, the Chargers are a 3-point home underdog. And, man, the Chargers season is on the line here in this spot. That's what's leading me to take the Chargers to win and cover this game. I know it may not be a popular pick, especially with the Dolphins coming off a loss against the Niners last week, but I got to roll with the Chargers here simply because they're fighting for their season here. If they lose this game, it's all but over with them because the Raiders are going to take their spot, guys, and I think the Chargers keep fighting for the next couple of weeks. Not saying they're going to win all these games they got down the stretch, but I do think they can win this game. They match up very well with the Miami Dolphins, and I don't think Tua is going to be able to run around and make plays against this Chargers pass rush, who seems to not show up here over the last few weeks. But I think here in the primetime spot, Sunday Night Football, where they've lost their last 2 Sunday night games against Denver, and not Denver, but against Kansas City and the San Francisco 49ers in back-to-back Sunday Night Football games, I think they find a way to squeak out the win here on Sunday Night Football. Next up, and my 6th official money pick in this video, we got Monday Night Football. We got the New England Patriots traveling to Arizona to play the Cardinals. The Cardinals sit at a 1.5 point home underdog, and I'm rolling with New England to win and cover this game, guys. Their season on the line as well. They got a big game coming up with my Raiders the week after that, and I think the NFL wants that to be a very, very big game. That game will probably be for the 7th and final spot in the wild card of the AFC. And if the Raiders do win that game next week against New England, they will have to win out or at least finish with a better record than the Patriots to get that 7th spot. And I'm not sold on this Arizona team, man. I'm just not sold on them. They burnt me so much this year. And here in this spot, I don't see them being able to do much against Bill Belichick here in this spot. The Patriots lost back-to-back games. They need a big win here with 10 days to prepare. Coming off Thursday Night Football loss to the Bills, I think they bounce back here on Monday Night Football. There you guys have it. All of my Week 14 NFL picks against the spread, guys. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. I'm about to recap all the money picks here this week. First up, the bonus play. We got the Detroit Lions on the money line over the Minnesota Vikings. I like the Buffalo Bills -9.5. I like the New York Giants plus the 7. I like the Kansas City Chiefs -9, 9.5. And like I said, if it goes up to 10.5, We taking it off the money pick. I like Tampa Bay Buccaneers plus 3.5 and on the money line. And I like the New England Patriots money line and minus 1.5 as well. Thank you guys for the support. Shout out to everybody over on Patreon. Again, I will be live on Thursday night for the Raiders-Rams game. Guys, please be sure to pull up, tap in with me. We will be live for the entire game, guys. Have a wonderful, great week. Let's cash these tickets. Let's get this money. Again, have a great week. I'm out.